guys, welcome to Gospel Reactions once again. Yes, thank you so much for always liking and sharing, subscribing. Thank you guys so much. Yes, and of course, Ibube is back in the building. I'm back. This guy just go for like some days on a very short, made in Lagos vacation or something.
Exactly.
That kind of thing.
I went to for the
for it to drop and everything. Okay, Made in Lagos has dropped. Yeah. So for the past couple of years, Wizkid has promised us an album called Made in Lagos. First off, he said the album was supposed to be an EP. You know, and he said Starboy EP Made in Lagos is going to drop. And after a while, he changed it to, you know, a Wizkid album. Yes, a Wizkid album. Last year he dropped the Soundman EP, and of course that same last year he promised that he was going to give, you know, 5 albums this year. After all the long wait, Wizkid said 15th of October is going to drop the album. NSAS protest came, everywhere was, you know, chaotic and everything. It pushed to 25th October, and even after that, Wizkid pushed further to the 22nd of November. But in a very dramatic twist, Wizkid woke up on the 29th of October.
Wizkid should be a movie director. You know how to create.
Do you understand? He woke up on the 29th of October and said, guys, 11 p.m. I'm going to drop the Made in Lagos album. Like, that was a shock, and you know, to everyone.
We're still wondering if it was an album.
You get, or 11 meant 11th of November. Like, we really didn't understand, but Wizkid said tonight. That was when we understood that, okay, truly, Wizkid is dropping something on that night. Now, Wizkid's Made in Lagos, the highly anticipated Made in Lagos album, the highly revered before it even dropped,
most talked about
Made in Lagos, the most talked about Made in Lagos album, one of the most anticipated project in years from any Nigerian artist. Arguably, you know, Wizkid's Made in Lagos is finally out. And of course, in all of this, everyone loving the singles, you know, on the album, the tracks, you know, LMI music, the one with Damian Marley, the one with you know, Skepta, HR music, and my brother, you know, came through.
The one I don't know if we expected it.
Came through and said, you know what? Yes, international features are really, really good, but I need to include my Nigerian guys on this one. In July, Wizkid, you know, mentioned a couple of other guys said, you know, shout out to Burna Boy for being on this album. Shout out to Tems for being on this album. Shout out to my guy, my boy Terri, you know, for being on this album. And of course, Taylor, you know, the very, you know, one of the band guys with Sute, you know, they have like a group together. Sute and Tay have a group together. And also, Tay was on the track with Project. Project is a Jamaican, you know, artist. So 4 guys, you know, 4 Nigerians on that particular one, and fans have been finding it really, really hard to pick their favorite Nigerian collaboration on that particular album. Now, the reason why we're here today is actually to discuss that and many more. Ibube, what exactly would you say is your best Nigerian collaboration from Made in Lagos by the Machala himself, Starboy, Wizkid?
Wow, I mean, I've listened to these songs, and I carefully had to listen to this particular song with the Nigerian guys in it. And I don't want to say this because, of course, a lot of people expect a lot from Burna Boy and Wizkid on a track, so we expect something very, very
good. So should we take it, you know, track by track, and then we can come back to what you think? Okay, let's take it from True Love, Tems, Wizkid, and of course Taylor. Well, True Love.
When I listened to True Love at first, I was indifferent about it. I just listened to it and I was like, okay, not a bad song. So I didn't pay so much attention to wanting to place it on a ranking scale. I just listened to it and I enjoyed the song.
Someone actually, you know, I was on this show, I don't know if it was Olayemi or someone, I was asking if you were to remove one person from Wizkid's album, who would it be? And then the person said he or she would remove Tay from the album. Now, do you think Tay has justified, you know, his inclusion in this album with True Love?
Well, I don't listen to Tay's song that much, so I can't really say if he put in more than his best from all of his previous songs, but of course I think he did well on this particular
on the if you're to rate him on this particular track, what
as
would you
knowing him for the first time?
Yes,
I think he did well.
He did really well. Okay, let's move on to Essence, Wizkid and Tems. Tems is the only Nigerian female artist on this one. I mean, Wizkid left out likes of Yemi Alade, of course, left out likes of Simi also out, and it was
Terri
quite shocking. Terri as well. Yes, and then the shocker itself, Tiwa Tope Savage, Majam Jam failed to make the cut for this album, and it's actually
it's not something we are all happy about. It's not
I mean, people expected at least if you're going to have a female on the album, it should be Tiwa Savage, maybe alongside Tems. But let's go to Essence, Wizkid and Tems.
Well, for me, I think I won't want to be too forward, but this particular song is another song that makes me want to listen to Tems more. Okay. Of course, when she dropped that EP, Brooklyn Ears, was a very great EP. All of the songs, of course, the lead single, The Damages, that song has been you get so amazing. Having her on this one too was a very great one. I really liked her voice with Wizkid. The synchronization of her voice, a kind of song with what Wizkid's music has evolved and gone to a different scale at this point. So listening to both of them together was actually something that I want to listen to every time. Okay, so could Tems have done better on this song? Like, can you say this? Was our best offering? Well, I can't say it's a track or a song is somebody's best, because of course we all expect ourselves to improve in our next project. So I won't say this is our best. Of course she can do better than this, but the only problem is we don't know if she's going to have the opportunity to be on Wizkid's song again to be able to prove that point. But I think this was actually a very good one.
That's Tems and Wizkid Essence. Okay, let's move to the next one. We have Wizkid's boy. I mean, Terri, earlier in the year dropped the Afro Series EP. Has that very massive single as well. Ojoro is a massive one, and of course people expected that if Wizkid is going to drop an album, it would be criminal not to have Terri on that particular album made in Lagos. And of course Wizkid came through, and Roma featuring Terri is also one of the songs.
Before I answer this, I want to ask, do you think Wizkid put Terri on this particular album because he felt like it will be biased if he does not?
I think it's just appropriate that as a label mate and as his boy, Wizkid would actually put in some work as regards including Terri, and I don't think it's bad actually. So yes, Roma, what do you think about Terri on that one?
Well, when I was listening to Roma, I would say this. I listened to all of the songs on the album, and I was using my headset and I was just shaking my head and enjoying the vibe. When I listened to this one, I think I was tapping my feet. Okay. As well, because I really enjoyed it. I like the way, I don't know how both of them came out, because if you listen to both of them, it looks as if somehow Terri is beginning to sound
like Wizkid.
You get
now the thing is, I actually listened to that song, and I had to replay it for me to this is the Roma song and everything, because it was actually very alike their sound and everything.
I don't know how they did it, but it was good. I enjoyed that one. I enjoyed Terry's
part of Roma. Okay, so
I think he did very well.
Okay, so finally we go to Ginger, Wizkid, and of course the Dogo himself, African giant Damini Eboluwa Ogulu on Ginger, Wizkid and Burna Boy. Your thoughts?
Well, not because the good thing about me for this particular one is I didn't put an expectation to it.
Okay.
So it wasn't like it was below my expectation or above. So I didn't put an expectation. I just let's just see what they have for us.
Okay.
And well,
were you impressed?
I was impressed, but I don't think it was the best they should have given us.
Okay, you don't think it's the best song of the album?
No, I don't think so yet.
Okay, so how would you rate Burna's performance on that song?
Burna did quite well. Rate him maybe a 7 or 8 over 10.
Over 10.
Particular song. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to pick that song as the biggest song in our album. I don't think so yet. I don't think so.
Okay, so we have Ginger featuring Burna Boy. We have Roma featuring Terri. We have Essence featuring Tems. We have True Love featuring Taylor, and of course our projects. Now, all of these 4 Niger-centric songs, in terms of local features, which would you pick as the best Nigerian feature on the Made in Lagos album?
Wow, can I run away from this spot?
No, you can't.
I really don't know how I'm going to place it because I like all of the songs.
We've broken down all 4.
Yes.
So our DOP is saying we have to leave, so you have to tell us exactly what your and why it is your best Nigerian feature.
I'm going to say I would prefer Tems' song over Burna Boy's song, the one with Burna Boy. And that's because
hold on, you prefer what is your best?
That's what I'm saying. Tems is above Burna Boy and Terri is above. Okay, let's say Tems, Burna Boy, and Terri.
Okay, so your best Nigerian feature on is Tems. Why is it Tems?
Because for me, I think Tems is someone who is just coming into the space of enjoying music like this. So, and if she did this well on this song, it is a song that should rank above Burna Boy's song, who has been an African giant already.
Hope you've not started hearing rumors, because there are rumors on Twitter that Tems, apart from doing good music, also has something that the men run after and everything.
Maybe the men run after him, but I don't think Wizkid runs after him too. Let's move straight to the music. Let's move straight to the music.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
I don't think so. Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, all right, no problem. So Essence for you is the best Nigerian feature on the album.
Wizkid, we expect
fire before, like
okay. So, and of course, so
you don't think it matches up to Essence?
For their capability, it didn't. So that's why I'm putting Tems above it. All right,
guys. So that's it. Ebube has picked his best Nigerian feature on the Made in Lagos album. Yes, Essence, Wizkid featuring Tems of the Made in Lagos album. Yes, the highly anticipated Made in Lagos album is finally out. Right, guys. Please go stream that album. Stream the hell out of it. Wizkid FC, come through for your king. Wizkid, of course, is already topping Apple Music chart and everywhere. Let us know which of these Nigerian songs, Nigerian feature songs, is the best for you. Wizkid featuring Burna, Ginger, Wizkid featuring Tems, Essence, Wizkid featuring Terri, Roma, Wizkid featuring Taylor and their projects with True Love. Let us know which one is your best Nigerian feature. Of course, we will be right here to reply to every one of y'all. Yes, guys. You guys have been like we've been seeing their comments. Say you miss us. We miss you too. We love you too. Now answer has let us see road. You see, all of us are dead for street. I did tell you guys. We'll see you all the next one. Keep liking, subscribing, and of course, more importantly, keep commenting, and most importantly, keep staying safe, and of course, keep demanding for a good governance in Nigeria. God bless you. Peace.